Hey everyone, we're doing an exchange breakdown today. This was a match between Felipe Barreto, who is on the right from this angle, and Philip Lechner, who is on the left from this angle. Both are right-handers fencing from a right foot forward stance, and this match was a long format with three 2-minute rounds, and this is the first exchange of the second round. Let's check it out. And there it is. Okay, so the reason that I found this exchange interesting, even though it starts out a little bit slow, it's a good example of someone playing well against an opponent who's standing still. So the advantage of standing still is that it's difficult to attack your position because you're not moving, you're not creating any openings. You're waiting there and you're prepared to defend with an action. So it might seem a little bit difficult or impossible to crack open someone who's standing still. Now, when you do this, you'll a lot of times people are kind of lulled into their opponent's game and they also stop moving because it kind of feels weird to keep moving against someone who's just standing still there. But you really want to keep moving, and Barreto does that in this case, and I think this is a good illustration of why it's important. So basically, when your opponent's standing still, you have the freedom of choosing when the engagement happens. So you choose the timing. Um, and in order to do that, you kind of have to make your opponent move. So let's see how this works in this situation. Okay, so the exchange starts off. Lechner is standing still. Felipe is moving. He's kind of bouncing in and out a little bit. So at this point here, right, so he's been bouncing in and out and hasn't gotten a response. So at this point, he steps in a little bit closer. He's testing the water here. It seems like he's asking, "Hey, are you going to do anything? Are you just going to stand there? Can I just hit you? What's going on?" So when he asks that question, he gets a response, and that response is a step forward, right? So Lechner closes the distance a little bit, and in response to this, since he's so mobile, he's able to move around, Barreto just kind of fades back. So he steps back out of distance, and this is kind of a common thing that you see from fencers who cross trade in epee. So when it happens, when your opponent does it, it kind of feels like they're melting away, and it feels like they're always out of reach. So by doing this, Lechner has kind of given Barreto exactly what he wants. So now he's moving, right? So remember I said it's hard to attack a static position. You need to make them move so that they create an opening. So now there are potential opportunities for attack. So what happens next is Lechner takes another step in, and Barreto takes a step back. But this time, instead of fading back, he just takes a small step and then engages and goes. And he lands the thrust before Lechner is able to escape. So the previous fade back and maybe the expectation that he would do the same thing may have given him that little extra, bit of time to get that thrust landed. So let's watch this one more time. And there you have it. Have a good day.